Hello, one and all. This is WellArmedWithTacos, and welcome back to Let's Play Blood Fresh Supply. When we last left off, we were starting to get some ammo, but we were still really tragically low on health, and these enemies are more than capable of killing us. But let's not focus on that right now. Let's pause and focus on something else. When I started this Let's Play, I talked about how this version of the game is new, constantly being patched, and was known to have plenty of issues. I have been delving in the forums since then and coming up with more and more issues, like certain weapons that we don't have yet are apparently broken and busted to the point where they're not usable anymore. Things like that. There is one thing, however, of a more important note that we are going to address immediately. That is the saving, and I'm going to pause again. The thing about the saving, in the last two videos you'll note, every time I made an actual save or a quick save, the game would pause, would just completely stop. The good news is that during this pause, Fraps continued to record the, I would say, footage. I mean, it is just a screen, and my audio as well, so you don't lose me during those saving sessions. The thing about these saving sessions is that they are a known issue. It is not just something I'm encountering. It is something that is actually in, like, it is a known problem, and the reason why this problem exists is also a known factor. We're going to die to this one of these guys. Or not. We got really lucky. Please. Love that voice. Grab these and be careful. We'll stand up here. So, what's going on when we save? Let's save right now, for example. Let's hit F5 and the game will pause. What's going on? Apparently, the way Night Dive recreated Blood, just something they had to do. They're a great studio. I absolutely trust that they did what they could. But in this version of the game, in order for it to save and load properly, the way that you would expect one of these games to save and load, it has to comb through the level and save everything. Like, it has to painstakingly go through and do everything. And the problem there is a problem of size. I saw somebody note on the forums that a typical save file is about 1 megabyte. Or megabyte, sorry, not millibyte. Is about 1 megabyte. Blood, Fresh Supplies save files typically average about 10. I kind of hope you just kill me because I don't want to be at 3 health. No. Don't get up. Oh, hello. We're going to keep going with this until somebody kills me. There we are. It was going to happen eventually at that low health. I have 2 sticks of dynamite. I really don't want to use them. But, it is because the reason that the save takes so long is entirely because, oh, you saw me that time. Is entirely because Blood makes huge save files. And it was the only way that they could emulate the fact that at this point in time, in this, what's the word? In this era of gaming, it would save everything. You would load and expect everything to still be how it was. It's supposed to be a perfect save. Just something that they had to do made it so that it saves everything and doesn't compress it, so it takes so long because it's making like a 10 megabyte save. So that's the problem, as I understand it. Here's the part where it gets worse. I'd still rather not. I can do this without taking damage. Oh, if I had been quicker on the draw. I can do this. You will not harm me. I am invulnerable to you. Do I want to accept that waste of ammo? Yes, I do. Health is more precious right now. We'll lure this guy off and beat him to death with a pitchfork. So, here's a problem where things get worse, and this is something we're seriously going to have to think about if we want to continue this Let's Play. Because look at this. This is ridiculous. All this for a quick save. Here's the problem where it gets worse. Ugh. Good job, me. I have not heard this directly from the horse's mouth, but this is what I have been told that the devs responded. Because I did find this in forums, and it's a thing people talk about even now. Apparently the devs did talk about it a long time ago, and apparently the message they sent was, it boils down to, the game has other problems right now. The save function is not optimized, but it works, and it works correctly. It's just, it takes a while, and as a result, it is not a top priority and will not be addressed, is basically the impression that they gave us. Let's see. I hate to use it, but it is 3 of them. Ugh. It's only worth using if I actually hit them. Do not throw that at me. Whew. I think we actually came out on top on that. Well, you're going all the way around. I'm over here. Look at the head of your dead friend. He's gonna come from the side I'm not expecting him to. I think we got one guy with the TNT. That's fine. We'll keep that. And we'll save too. These low health blues. So the saving is not a top priority, and it will be addressed probably only when it's convenient for them, if at all. Again, I have a lot of faith in Night Dive. They've done so well with the recreations up to now. Shall we answer the phone? Let's answer the phone.
Hello? May I speak to Mr. Josh? First name Hugh.
Ha. A secret? And a creepy voice. We can get on top of that as well, and we will. We want to try. There's an easier way to get on top. Just sit here. Because we want those flares. The difference between having ammo and not having ammo is the thing that's going to keep us alive rather than being dead. The guy I blew up did not leave me a heart. That would have been nice if he did. We got some shells. So we're starting to build up ammo again. Ammo is not a problem right now. Health is definitely a problem. We have armor. We have a lot of basic armor, which should help us from a couple of stray shots. But at 21 hit points, it's not going to take much to put us down. So one more thing to talk about in reference to the saves before we come to any final decisions about what we're going to do about this Let's Play. Apparently, according to, again, these same forums, the issue about the bad saves is not consistent. There are some who report that certain levels don't have the issue at all, One particular noted that it was really only in like the first episode or the first couple of levels of the first episode that it was a problem. So theoretically, if we stick through this, it'll get better. Also theoretically, it won't change at all. Well, we killed him. You know what that means? Ugh. It's gonna take us a long time to get through the Let's Play at this rate. I'm sorry, I have to quick save after every kill. You saw what he did. He took us from 21 hit points to 8. Blood is unforgiving. It's not even a problem. It's not even a problem except for the bad save times. If it was a regular quick save thing, no one would even complain. But the fact that I have to quick save after every kill and it takes this long, people are going to get bored. This is such a good game, you guys. It's such a good game. It's a shame that this modern port has so many issues. There was a better alternative I could have done to shooting a flare at him. But I did it out of instinct. Have a heart, people. I don't have the spare explosives to blow you up to look for one myself. If you don't drop me one, I don't get one. By the way, you can touch the electrical outlets. Great music. I don't remember what's in that cooler. I think I remember what's in that cooler, and the fact that I think I remember what's in that cooler scares me. Is it just rats? We'll take chip damage from rats. We don't have much choice. There are worse things out there than rats. We have a little bit of hit points now. Is it the door making that squeaky noise? Okay, it is. Not a rat.
I like my hands bloody.
Indeed you do, Caleb. Is there a secret behind the poster? No. At some point in these small cupboard rooms is going to be a very dangerous foe. More dangerous than all the other foes we fought up to now, believe it or not. For blood has an enemy that is quite merciless when it gets upon you. I don't remember where it is.
Leftovers.
Where it's first going to appear. But it will. That's closed now, which is good. I don't remember if there's any in this first episode at all. I think there are definitely some in the first episode somewhere. We're saving again, of course. This particular enemy is another example of why we have to quick save all but constantly. I don't want to go into too much detail about it because we haven't encountered it yet. It closed. And I stepped in the fire. Which burns you? The hot stove, I mean. Where is the door that is opening? Possibly in there. Don't know. Somewhere. Sorry about that noise. It's not in here. It's either above me or it could be behind the fire extinguisher. I'd have to expend some ammo to find out. It's gonna be behind the fire extinguisher. Hopefully no one spawned in behind me. Are you actually dead? I think he's actually dead. Some flares and a case of TNT. We got 4 more sticks. I don't know if those barrels explode. The game paused because I quick saved, by the way. Do. Ah! That item. We have limited invisibility. Now would be a good time to rush upstairs or into this room here. And we have to save again. We're going to go into Pikmin's rare books and maps first, before we go upstairs. This area is full of enemies, but we have the limited invisibility, so let's just do it. There they are. Come here. I've never been more thankful for a cash register before. And we did that without taking any damage. You know what that means, folks? Do you see how this is a problem? I'm very seriously considering stopping the Let's Play until this issue is addressed. Which could be a long time, potentially forever. I have the DOS version of this game. I could run it in DOSBox and run DOSBox compatibility to record that. I know how to do that. I didn't want to do that. I wanted to run the modern version that was built to run properly on modern computers. But I don't get to get that. I'm so glad he had a heart. And the doctor's bag. Doctor's bag is good. There's the other one. I knew there was more to it. Come on. Can I only do it once? Maybe I can only do it once. It's fine, we'll be faster on the draw. Or maybe he won't do it again now. At all. There we are. I don't know if that one opens the other one or just this opens the other one. But we'll rush in here and get some more body armor. And if I recall correctly, there is at least one more secret to this room for us. Perhaps not. Perhaps I remember incorrectly. Well, we got a lot of value out of going in there. We have the doctor's kit, which we really should just expend. What is my use item key? Probably this one? Yep. It works, just like the first aid kit from Duke Nukem. It heals you up, and you carry it around in your inventory. We are now fully healed, and we have an extra 59 hit points just lying around. This calls for a victory save, but I'll do that off camera because we're at the end of the video. Thank you all for watching. This is WellArmedWithTacos signing off, and when we come back, more blood. At least for now. We'll consider if we want to stop this after these 2 videos. I'll see you all later. This is WellArmedWithTacos signing off. Take care and bye-bye.